Obviously not the first day you wanted, all the excitement leading up to it. What are you feeling today?
Yeah, a bit anticlimactic, I suppose. Yes, it's frustrating at any stage of the season when you lose a day to rain, none more so than day one of a new season. Everyone, as you say, is raring to go. Pre-season's out the way, winters are out the way, all the good work's been done, and everyone's itching to get going. So, I mean, I think actually we kind of expected that result. Having walked across the outfield at 8 o'clock this morning, it was pretty unplayable. I think we all felt for the whole of that day, and sure enough, I think a sensible decision was made. But yeah, it's yeah, you just feel a bit of a cold spring hasn't been released yet for the lads. They're so desperate to get going. We're not the only ones, but I look at it around the country. I think a lot in the same position, and nothing we can do about it. And that's the way it is. You can't fight that, unfortunately. But come back tomorrow and see how we get on.
A lot happened off the field in the last week or so, hasn't it? And a press release yesterday, particularly I suppose Xavier Bartlett is the headline for many Kent fans. Looked like such a coup signing him. You must be disappointed he's not going to be here for the championship.
Yeah, that seemed a really good signing. I think a player that is so on the up. We felt that he really ticked all the boxes, that something we wanted for the early part of the season in Championship cricket, and also to be able to play a part of the Blast. He's a fine bowler who, as I say, I think we're getting him in a really hot streak. When you think about it, is it a surprise? Probably not. Australia, obviously, protecting their assets, and he's obviously one that is a very prized asset at the moment, probably involved in the wider T20 World Cup squad, and you understand why. It's just a shame that obviously, he was coming and then he's not, and that time frame creates some problems. So not ideal. We have a good replacement. That he's coming a little bit later after probably that fourth game, I suspect. But we're still sort of keeping our eyes open for somebody to come and try and fill the void in these next 2 or 3 games, which is obviously very difficult to do.
Could Xavier play at all a part in the Blast now, or is that out with the
I think we're still waiting. I think we're still waiting to find that out. I think that obviously still on the table. Whether he can play a part, I think would still definitely be interested in that. He obviously his primary skill at the moment is T20, or his primary format, should I say, is T20 cricket. I think that's obviously where he's really caught the eye for Australia, and a brilliant big bash in a winning team out there for the Heat. So yeah, he's an excellent cricketer, bats a bit, bats more than a bit, and we found he would have been a nice fit for us. But we'll see. Things can change. I think it all depends on probably what it looks like for him in regards to that World Cup squad. But if he's available, then we'll definitely look to sign him for some of the Blast.
And you mentioned in passing Beyers Swanepoel coming in, the South African. I've not seen him. The stats look fantastic. He's got great reports from Cricket South Africa. What can we expect from him, I suppose, coming in?
Well, a very hungry, exciting cricketer to watch. People may have seen him probably more white ball format, like most people do these days. That's where players are brought to their attention. But good all-round cricketer. I think it's done brilliantly domestically in the South African League, in the longer form. I think he was leading wicket taker this season, or certainly up there around it. And good all-round cricketer, can bat, bowl. Really good with the new ball and red ball cricket. Highly skilled white ball cricketer as well. So again, fits both formats, which is really important to us. It's becoming, as I think I say to you every year, harder and harder to find players to just come for sections of the season. It becomes very expensive that way too. So he covers off both formats really, really well. And I think it's exciting when you have a player that is a bit under the radar. I think he's really looking forward to coming to this country. Really looking forward to sort of learning and developing his game also. And sometimes that's it's a two-way thing. Of course, we always want the sort of the headline acts, but A, they're not around, B, they're too expensive, and it's almost impossible for them to fit county cricket, not that they want it these days, into their schedules. So to have a player that's hungry, really wants to come and play county cricket, following the footsteps of some fine South Africans previously to him, I think he's really looking forward to it. I spoke to him last night, and he can't wait. So that's exciting, and I think he'll really add value to the squad.